Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News, back with yet another unboxing, continuing our ongoing series of Lowe's finds that we have discovered in the Halloween section, available right now. That's right, even in February as we're recording this, at Lowes.com. And being a Lowe's partner, they've been kind enough to hook us up with some of these Halloween inflatables that we've had our eye on to give our thoughts and our review to share with you guys. So you might have noticed a theme. We started with a 3.5 foot officially licensed Reagan from The Exorcist inflatable, and then we moved up in our last video to a 10-foot jack-o'-lantern Reaper, which I was really impressed with. I'm really love that one. I love both of those so far. So those are our first two. This is our third one, and we're going even bigger this time because what's in here is a 12-foot inflatable. That's right. Our first ever 12-footer. I've never owned a 12-foot inflatable, a 12-foot animatronic, 12-foot anything as far as Halloween decor. So this will be a monumental moment for us. It is going to be similar to the previous Jack-o'-lantern Reaper. It is again a pumpkin-headed character, and that's what I was looking for, as I said in the previous video. You know, when I think of Halloween, I just think pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns as the most instantaneous symbol that screams Halloween more than anything else. And that's what I was looking for with these inflatables specifically, was stuff that just really were iconic symbols of the holiday instantaneously as much as possible. That and the size. I wanted to go as big as possible because we don't have a ton of really big inflatables in our collection until now, let's say. So I loved the Jack Reaper that we opened in our previous video, and this, like that one, is also produced by Haunted Hill Farm. And again, like I said, as we're recording, it's available right now at Lowes.com. We'll put our affiliate link down in the description. And so now we're going to go ahead and get into this box and see what we see, and then we are going to plug this bad boy in for the first time. Now, like I said, he is similar in that he is a tall standing figure with a jack-o'-lantern head, but he is different. He's not a Reaper. This one, they just call him, on the website, he's called Jack-o'-lantern Man with Hat and Skull, I think is what they call him. But he is just that. I would say he looks kind of maybe like a magician a little bit, because he's standing. You'll see he's got a top hat, and yes, he's holding a skull in one hand. But what you'll see when you look at his jack-o'-lantern face in particular, and this is part of what really put this one over the fence for me, is that I feel like his face, you know, I mean, so many of these decorations, they're happy and they're welcoming and they're kid-friendly and family-friendly, all of which is great and I love. But, you know, being the horror fan that I am, the horror fanatic that I am, I love whenever we can bring the scary into Halloween. And so that's one of the things I loved about our Jack Reaper, is that the jack-o'-lantern face, while he's smiling like a jack-o'-lantern, you know, it's a little bit somewhat of a angry, scary smile. And I got similar vibes with this one looking at the photos, that the face is going to be a bit more sinister than a lot of maybe your jack-o'-lantern faces that you see on these size inflatables. So I can't wait to see him in person. Again, he is just labeled as Jack-o'-lantern Man with Hat and Skull, so we're gonna have to call him something better. I'm gonna call him the Magician for now, Jack-o'-lantern Magician maybe. You guys tell me what you think. So again, with the previous one, I love Haunted Hill Farms sending these bad boys with these nice high quality drawstring bags, great for storage. I really do appreciate that. And just so you can see every single thing that comes in the box, you get your instruction packet there. You get your set of stakes and ties. Definitely going to be important for these tall boys, especially in our area because we get a lot of wind. So these are definitely going to come in handy. We've got our Haunted Hill contact info for questions and so forth, and just like in the previous box, we got a Haunted Hill Farm catalog booklet brochure. It's pretty awesome. Lots of cool products in there. Have to go through that. All right, let's get our first look at this bad boy right here. 12 feet tall. I'm telling you, when I was looking at that 10-footer out in our front yard in our previous video, it was just so impressive. I mean, we've got an archway, but I think that's probably about 8 or 9 feet. We've had some tall ones over the years, but we've had anything. I know we've never had anything this tall at 12 feet. So this is going to be wild to see. He's got a cool outfit from what I remember. Again, kind of horror-esque, you'll see. And holding the skull, I thought was cool. But like the other one, at the end of the day, it was the big, giant pumpkin head and it being really tall. That's what I was going for. And having the two of them, hopefully they're going to make a great pair out there in our front yard. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open up the plastic now and get a first little glimpse at this guy in here, and then we'll take him outside and plug him up and erect him for the first time. Watch him rise. All right, everything rolled up nice and neat here. Looks like everything is as it should be. I always like to check the size of the fan. I'm always curious, especially for these tall ones. Interestingly, you know, not a giant fan. Again, same size as the 10-footer. So we'll see how that works. It works great on that one. And just your standard adapter, ready to go, it looks like. And yeah, there's a little bit of his face that, again, like the other one, smiling as it should be, but you'll see, you know, maybe just a hint of some horror, some scariness in there. But very cool. Oh, I can already see his skull here in his hand. So again, another jack-o'-lantern man to go with our jack-o'-lantern reaper. All right, let's go outside, plug him in for the first time, and watch the rise of the jack-o'-lantern man. All right, I've moved him outside, and we learned from our last 10-footer in the previous video that we got to lay him out nice and flat, make sure there's no twists in the inflatable or anything before plugging him in. So I've done that. He's all laid out and ready to go. So let's do it and give it a shot. Now, once again, a little breezy out here today. I haven't attached the ties yet. So if he's swaying too much and we can't get him to stand up on his own, then we'll have to adjust as needed. But let's give it a shot as is. Here we go. All right, fan's pumping. See how long it takes. "12 feet might take a minute to inflate. Here he comes. He's coming along. try to straighten up his top pad a little bit as we're going while I'm still reaching. See, there's a lot of places to tie him, including right here on the back, which would be good. Attach him up our deck. There we go. There he is. All 12 feet of him. Let's get a closer look. And here he is, all inflated for the first time. 12 foot tall, jack-o'-lantern man with top hat and his skull in his hand. I dig it. Again, I like the color scheme, the red coming up down here. He's got his kind of tattered belt here and some more tattered sleeves, orange hands, the skull, red around the neck, giving just a little bit of horror vibe. And again, now you can see that face I was talking about. That was definitely one of the selling points for me I was excited with. You know, he doesn't look entirely too scary, but he's also a little bit sinister there, I think. And I kind of like the top hat idea. Like I said, they just kind of on the website call him, I believe, just Jack-o'-lantern man. But to me, he's maybe kind of a magician, kind of a jack-o'-lantern magician with that top hat. That's what he reminds me of. And I don't know what's going on with the skull, but I like it. Again, a little bit of horror vibe. And we've definitely never owned a 12-footer before. And there he goes. There he goes. Whoa. Like I said, we're gonna have to attach some ties to him for display here at our place for sure. But he is looking great here for the first time. And priced at under $100 too, which very cool for a 12-footer. Oh man, he looks great towering out here in our driveway in front of HDN headquarters here. Again, exactly what I was looking for. Just a towering, massive inflatable figure. Goes up super easy, relatively affordable. I mean, under $100, you can't beat it. And big old jack-o'-lantern head, slightly sinister, maybe a hint of terror and evil underneath there. I dig that, of course, being the horror fan that I am. And wearing his top hat and holding that skull. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what his story is there, but I think I'm going to call him the magician, or jack-o'-lantern magician inflatable. I don't know. He just kind of gives me those vibes. I kind of like the red down here below. And he's got lights. He's got, at least I can see 3 LEDs. There might be 4 in there. I think it's 3 though, from what I can tell. Unlike the 10-footer where I noted in the dark, the only complaint I might note with that one, not a big deal, but you know, the hands and his scythe kind of get lost in the darkness at night because there's no light. But I can see here there is a, I think, 4th LED actually in the skull. So that's very cool. That's a good detail here on this one for sure, because it's going to help that skull pop at night. Because we absolutely want him at night. Now again, he's a 12-footer, he's an inflatable, so as you'd expect, you're going to have to use the ties and stakes, probably in almost any setting if there's any wind. We've got some breeze here, and as you can see, he's swaying back and forth. And when we've got him on display, we'll definitely be using the ties, but I just haven't attached them yet. Wanted to hurry up and get out here and get him up for the first time and check him out with you guys. So I'm gonna do what we've done for the others now. I'll shoot some more up close showcase video, and then I'm gonna come back out here this evening as the sun goes down and get some shots of him in the dark as well, so you can see him lit. And like I said, having that skull lit in addition to the head and some throughout the body, that should look really cool with him. It doesn't look like the hand that doesn't have the skull is lit, but at least they did make the effort to light up that skull, so that detail will definitely pop a lot better on this one than I think the scythe, the unlit scythe, did on the 10-footer in our previous video. So check those out if you haven't already. All right, I'm gonna go now and shoot this showcase video, and you guys let me hear your thoughts on this 12-foot jack-o'-lantern magician man with top hat and skull from Lowe's by Haunted Hill Farm. Let me hear your thoughts on him in the comments below. Look for more coming, more cool Halloween Lowe's finds available right now. That's right, even in winter, even in February as we're recording this, available right now at Lowes.com. And at last check, as of we're recording this, he's still in stock, and you can add him to your cart. And when I did, I gotta say, I'm very impressed. It was shipped to my local Lowe's store, available for pickup in less than a week. So just a matter of a few business days. Really impressive. So we'll put our affiliate link down below as usual. I look forward to hearing from you guys from all this. Look for lots more coming right here on the HDN channel. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.